Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Gamerzshadow. If you enjoy watching this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Videos would be uploaded regularly every week on this channel, so keep watching. In today's video, I am going to play the F1 2020 game. The Formula 1 2020 features a new type of mode called the My Team mode, where the player can play as both the owner and the driver of a new Formula 1 team. Apart from this, all the other features from previous versions like F1 Driver Career and F2 Championships are still available to play. In the My Team Career, the team would be introduced as the 11th team in the championship. So without further waiting, let's see what the game has in store for us. My Team, do you want the challenge of entering into Formula 1 as a new team? In My Team mode, you will start from scratch as the 11th team on the grid, building up your team in order to create a lasting legacy. Being both the owner and the driver will have its own unique set of challenges. You will have to perform both on the track and behind the scenes.
Welcome to My Team. Here, you'll experience the world of Formula 1 not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's choose your character.
Let's edit this character. So we have different options: helmet, the driving suit. Let's go with the blue, and matching pair of gloves. Character poses, podium emojis.
Great. Now, let's set up some of the key details of your new team. We'll start with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team?
Let's go with Gamerz F1 Racing.
Nice. Now, some kind of income stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor. Our primary sponsor will pay a signing bonus to the team up front. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They will also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal that they want the team to achieve. If we hit that goal, the sponsor will pay us an additional goal bonus.
So basically we have to look at the signing bonus, the weekly income and the goal bonus. So we have some options here which we can choose from. We definitely need a higher signing bonus because the initial cost would be high for the new team. There are certain other goals that we need to fulfill to get the goal bonus. Let's go with the Pacifico one, which gives us a higher signing bonus. Earn 25 constructor championship points in a season, which seems doable.
Fantastic. Now we've got a budget to work with. Our car won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So let's sign a power unit supplier now. We need both performance and durability from our power unit, but we also need to balance the books. We're going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into.
So we have 4 options: Honda, Renault, Mercedes and Ferrari. We can choose from one of them, but I think the Mercedes and the Ferrari are on the higher end and Honda and Renault are at the lower end. Let's choose the lowest one and see how it goes.
We almost have all the key partners for our team now, but we still need a teammate for you. These are the drivers available to be your first teammate. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses, so consider everything when deciding who to hire. Drivers earn acclaim based on their performances. When a driver earns enough acclaim, they will level up. The higher a driver's level, the more acclaim they will earn for their current team. And remember, the faster the team levels up, the faster our income will increase. increase. The higher a driver's experience, the more resource points are earned to spend on vehicle upgrades. Racecraft is the driver's skill to effectively complete overtakes when opportunities arise. Awareness shows the driver's ability to avoid errors and incidents. Pace describes the driver's ability to set competitive lap times. Rating is a summary of the driver's overall skill level.
So we have 750k club, then we have the 1 million club, and then we have the 1.5 million club and the 2 million club. I think we can choose someone from the lower level and see how it goes.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
We are definitely saving a lot of money, which we can use later.
Let's select or edit the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
Let's edit the livery. Let's go with the blue one.
Now we need a badge for our team branding. Select an existing badge, edit it, or create one from scratch.
Let's edit this one. We need something similar to our team name. Something with G. There you go. This looks nice.
Last but not least, we need to pick team colors for the rest of our branding. You'll see these colors throughout HQ.
Let's keep these colors.
Great, that's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
Yes, we are. So there are 3 season lengths, 22 races, 16 races and 10 races. Let's go with the big one. Race style. F1 2020 allows you to customize your race experience to the way that you want to play. There are 2 race styles available, standard and casual. Each of these styles has different driving assists available in them. Standard race style is for players who already have some experience in racing games or for those who want to improve their skills. Driving assist can be turned on or off, allowing a truly customized experience. Casual race style is the most accessible Formula 1 experience to date. When enabled, the game will assist you by making the car easier to control on and off track, as well as controlling many of the more complicated car functions like gears and ERS automatically. When in this mode, you also have the option to enable an assist to help you steer and another to reset you to the track if you stray too far. A little help: when the steering assist is enabled, you will need to follow the engineer's race plan in order to pit. When it's time to pit, the steering assist will guide you into the pit entry. If you want to pit sooner, let your team know through the radio with the box this lap command. So this is the weekend structure gameplay settings. We have full practice and then one-shot qualifying, and the race distance is 25% and the AI driver level is 20, which is easy. Let's make it a bit harder. We would go with the standard type of racing, and let's make the AI driver level to 50 to give us a bit of competition. Gameplay settings, assists, let's keep that by default, and here we go. Meet the press. Formula 1 drivers receive a lot of media attention, and how you deal with the press can have an impact on several aspects of your career. Interviews can occur after any session of a race weekend. according to what happened and how you performed. The fine art of diplomacy. How you answer interview questions can affect the morale of your R&D departments, your teammates' motivation, and your acclaim. Keep the press on side. Consider your answers carefully. Refusing to answer can frustrate the press, leading to them asking you tougher questions in future. Team direction. In my team, your answers can even influence the direction the team takes before you hit the track. Some answers in your pre-season interview will advance your R&D in a specific area, so choose wisely. Media coaching. The media coaching perk can be purchased through the contract screen at the Team HQ. This perk unlocks additional answers which may get you out of a difficult question or give a bigger boost to your acclaim or the team. There are 3 levels of this perk to unlock. So we definitely need to give our interview answers very carefully, because based on that the R&D would progress, and we definitely need the car to have some kind of leverage from the beginning of the season. So let's see how the interview goes.
Hello folks, and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now, we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out though as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. Now, there's a rich history of that in Formula One too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team though is that while the team itself is new to Formula One, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
This isn't just about me, this is about my team, and I'm behind them 100%. Together we are unstoppable. Nothing easy is worth doing. I live for challenges like this. I won't lie, it's been a lot of work and there's even more to come, but I wouldn't have taken on the task if I didn't believe in myself and my team. I think we should go for this.
Every team needs 2 drivers, but what was it that drew you to your teammates?
Their skill set really suits our team. It was finding the right fit for our team. They understand that we are new and appreciate the opportunity we are providing. It was tough to get any drivers to sign on to a new team, but I am glad they took the gamble. We have seen what they can do on paper and I see a lot of potential in them. Let's go with this.
No one aims to finish bottom of the table. Who's the team you're aiming to beat?
We have got nothing but respect for Haas, but on track the gloves come off. I predict we are going to have a few close races with Williams this season. Alfa Romeo Racing were looking strong last season. I think we have got the same magic in us. AlphaTauri are a great team. We did love some close battles with them. This is a new team. Let's go with this.
How are you expecting the car to feel out on track?
Sim data looks good, but we won't know until we get out on track. The chassis balance is incredible. We have focused heavily on maximizing our traction out of corners. Making the car as responsive as possible was one of our main goals. This is going to give us the edge going into corners.
The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up to them?
A fresh pair of eyes can find solutions other teams haven't seen, and we have found some unique ways of reducing drag. Fuel loads are the key to reducing the weight of the car. The efficiency we have got out of the power unit will keep weight down. It's going to be tough. We will have a better picture after the first race. This era has brought a lot of complexity into the power unit, but we have found plenty of room to innovate in our ERS system. Let's go with this.
Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that your car can take advantage of each opportunity that comes your way?
We have developed an incredibly light car. This helps with both top speed and through the corners. F1 isn't just one race, it's a whole season. Rigorous stress testing means we can avoid grid penalties and failures. We have produced a really streamlined car. We expect incredible top speeds on the straights. Overtaking is all about power, so we have been working hard to get every bit of performance out of the power unit. Let's go with this as well. This would improve the power unit.
And finally, which of your new departments are you most proud of?
Our durability department has been really proactive in testing. They catch problems before they become problems. Aerodynamics are perhaps the biggest part of Formula 1. What our team has achieved in such a short time is a miracle. The attention to details that the chassis department has had is an inspiration to the whole team. Our power unit department really had to hit the ground running when we took delivery of our engines. They have done a great job. Let's go with this.
Well, that's about all we've got time for here. We will see how this fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
Okay, great, thank you. That's a wrap.
Great interview, boss. You nailed exactly what the team's been working on. When you've got time, check the R&D tree to see our current progress and where we think there's room for more. And while you're at it, why not take a stroll around HQ and check on how the team's doing?
Balancing act. Here you can see your team's balance. Your sponsors will give you cash each week and extra bonuses when you complete their objectives. Resource management. These are your resource points. You can use these to help the team upgrade the car. You can spend them at any time in R&D. Acclaim. This is your team's acclaim level. As this increases, so does your income from sponsors. Many of the top drivers won't consider moving to a low acclaim team, so get out there and prove yourself out on track before approaching them. So this is the HQ, and we have some options here which we can check. First of all, we have the overview, and in the overview we have a schedule.
It's important to use the time between races to the fullest extent, and that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximize the team's performance.
Team activities. When you're managing your team, it's important to manage how your time off the track is spent. Team activities allow you to schedule various events while you are not at a race weekend. These activities will earn you various rewards from cash to acclaim, so it's always worth checking to see if you can squeeze any in. Team activities autofill. You should fill as much free time as you can with activities to get the most rewards. If you want to fill the time quickly, you can use the autofill feature that will automatically populate the timeline for you. So here we can add all the activities that we want to add. We'll come back to this later. Your career mailbox available from your workstation. Your mailbox is the principal means by which your team and others will communicate with you throughout your F1 career. Stay informed. Messages can contain important and useful information about a wide variety of subjects, including weather reports, contract updates, and more, so be sure to check your mailbox between each session of a race weekend. So we have some messages from Carl and the IT department. The next option is facilities.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they're having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities.
So we have different departments: aerodynamics, powertrain, durability and chassis, personnel and marketing. Again, inside the powertrain we have different upgrades that we can buy. We'll come back to this later. The next is R&D. Research and development. It's important for all Formula 1 teams to continue to develop their cars throughout a season. Research and development screen. Here you can spend resource points that you have earned on upgrades for your car in any one of the 4 departments. From time to time you will also get updates from your engine supplier. Research and development facilities. As your facilities get upgraded, you will be able to develop more upgrades at one time, speed up the delivery of the upgrades, and have fewer failed upgrades. Research and development progression. Some upgrades require other upgrades in order to be developed. Start at the center and work your way outward towards the more complicated and expensive upgrades. Research and development points. You can earn resource points to spend here through your facilities and through completing practice programs. So let's view the R&D tree. We already have some upgrades on the powertrain based on our interview questions. So the powertrain is one of the items which we see that there are some upgrades, and aerodynamics as well. Then we have durability and chassis, which we need to upgrade as well. Let's upgrade this. There's a failure chance of 30%. Confirm development, estimated delivery Thursday the 12th. So we have performance, we have R&D in progress, and the progress history. Then we have the vehicle. Under vehicle we have power unit. In the power unit we have to be careful about all the different components that we have, because throughout the season we will be using the car and these components, which in turn will have a lot of wear. We have the gearbox, practice gearbox, which is for P1 and P2, and the event gearbox for P3 qualifying and race sessions. Then we have the weekend tire allocation. The team will provide you with suggested tire loadouts at the start of each race weekend. This provides you with a quick overview of the tires allocated for each session. You are free to alter the preset loadouts to include additional compounds to better match your driving style. So we basically have different tire allocation preferences: balanced, harder, and softer compounds. Let's go by default with the balanced. The next tab that we have is for corporate, where we can see our sponsorship, both the primary and the secondary sponsors which we would earn throughout races. Then we have the contracts, where we have the driver contracts and the driver perks.
Here's where you can buy perks to become a better driver, both on and off the track. Your second driver will buy theirs with the fee they negotiate over their base salary, but you can buy your own with the team's cash. One of the benefits of being the boss.
So we have social media team, driver acclaim will be boosted by 10%, power mapping, engine wear will be reduced by 10%, media coaching, unlock additional interview answers level 1, and development feedback, resource points, income will be boosted by 10%. I think these all are kind of important. Maybe we can buy them. We still have 2.15 million. The next tab is the driver market.
This is the driver market. From here you can see pertinent details on each driver in the sport. Compare them with each other and add them to your watch list. When the contract negotiation window rolls around, this is where you will approach any drivers you wish to hire.
The next tab is finances, which shows our team balance, the amount of all the transactions, finance history, and the customization if you want to customize anything. The last tab is the standings, which shows the driver standings and the constructor standings, the season results, the trophies, any rivals. The rivalries are a big part of your Formula 1 career. When you go toe to toe with another driver, you put your reputation and acclaim on the line. From time to time you may get asked about another driver in the press, and it's in your best interest to raise your profile with a rivalry. Rivalries rewards. There's a set number of race weekends in a rivalry, and the driver with the highest score at the end will be declared the winner. You can get rivalry points in qualifying and the race, outperform your rival to get the highest score. The winner of the rivalry will get a boost to their acclaim. If the rivalry is a draw, both drivers get half the acclaim. Currently we don't have any rivals. we would be able to add them at a later point of time. And then we have the driver details, which shows the details about our driver. We also have an option for podium pass, where we have two options, podium pass and super license. So these are all the options that we have in the HQ. We will look into them later as we progress in the season. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you haven't yet subscribed or new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get new video notifications. Stay tuned.